Hi everyone, good morning. It's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. Hope you're having a good morning. It's very bright and sunny here today. We've got a lovely summer day, and I hope that wherever you are, you're feeling good and positive, and you've got some good plans for the day. Thank you for being here, for joining us every morning, and the group is just growing and growing. I'm just so happy to see people connecting with each other and making friends, and just knowing that this is more than just an online community. This is a place for you to be engaging and making friends with new people, and just sharing this journey. I always say that, but it's true. Aging is profound. There's lots and lots of things that go on in your body and in your life that are in transition. And, we try to make 60 and Me a safe and respectful and fun place for women, really over 50. It's kind of where people come to make that little leap into 60s. Anyway, I'm drinking a serious cup of tea this morning. I've got my matcha green tea. Green tea is really good for you, and matcha is particularly good. So I hope you've got a tea or coffee, juice, smoothie, whatever you like. So hope that you're comfortable and ready to just chat about something that might be of use to you. Now, one of the things that we all think about as we're in retirement and transitioning is how we're going to manage financially. Now, the best way to save money in retirement is to not spend any money. This is an obvious statement. I mean, if you don't spend it, you've got it to use for other cool things like salted caramels and travel and things that you really want to do. So I'm going to go through with you maybe 8 or so things that I found that you can get for free, and perhaps they're of interest to you as well. So let's go through a few. First thing is free audiobooks. Now, I love audiobooks. I actually do have an account with Audible, and I do download new books because I like to read the new ones or hear the new ones. But this is something where you can download books free of charge on certain sites like LibriVox. Libra is LIBRAVOX. .org, and they have a really unique model. They basically allow you to download books that don't have any royalties associated with them, so they're free to download, and then you can actually read a book for them. So that's how they take these books and have volunteers read the book, and then of course offer it to the public. And so if you like to read out loud, and it's a very soothing, calming thing to do. I've actually used to read for the blind, and I loved it. So that's something you can do. You don't have to. I mean, you can just download the books, charge. But if you fancy it, you can actually be a reader as well. So that's LibriVox.org, and there's others. There's others you can join. Just check online for free audiobooks. Now, a lot of them do have upgrade, like you can get the first part free and then you have to upgrade, but just check the information. But LibriVox is a good option. Another thing is free music. Now, there's lots of different ways you can listen to music online. Of course, you can go to YouTube, and there's lots of beautiful music there, live performances that have been recorded, so you can listen to that. You can also go up to Spotify, spotify.com, very big online service where you can listen to music by all your favorite groups, modern and not so modern, but you can just select the genre that you're interested in, and then just download the music, or you can listen to the music. You don't download it, you just listen. It's a streaming service, so you just listen online. Now, they've got lots of upgrade options on Spotify, so you can actually take a premium version if you want, but there's a lot you can listen to for free. So I think that's a really good option, to listen to free music. The next thing is free meals for kids. Now, I'm interested in this one since I have a grandson, and often, when I'm visiting, we like to know where we can go and get a meal. And there are many places that offer a free meal for kids if you buy an adult meal. And there's a website, it's called mykidseatfree.com. It's an obvious one, mykidseatfree.com. And when you go there, you can actually check the area that you're in and see what restaurants and cafes are offering a free meal for kids if you buy one for yourself. So it's a kind of cool model, and it's not, maybe you still have to pay for yours, but it's actually a free meal for children. And there's lots of them all over the place. So freemealsforkids.com. Another one is free antivirus software. Now, we all know it's super important to keep our computers safe, and there are many antivirus and malware services that you can pay a subscription for, and they're quite expensive. And when you buy a new computer, it often will give you some options to join this or that service, and they are chargeable. But just to know that there are some free ways to protect your home computer from viruses and malware. And Microsoft Security Essentials is one that it's there on your computer when you have a Windows machine, and it's free of charge. And you can just download it or activate it, and it does a really good job of keeping you safe. And it also does a good job of alerting you to updates that are important. If they find a bug in the software, they'll release an update that you have to install on your computer. But that's a really good one to know about. Microsoft Essentials, Security Essentials. Microsoft Security Essentials. It's on your computer if you have a PC. Mac, not so, but just a PC. And it protects you, obviously, from the most common threats. Another thing that's free: university courses. Now, we have talked about this before, and I actually do register sometimes for Coursera. There's another one. Well, Udemy is a little bit, has a cost, but not very much. But when you go to places like Coursera, that's Coursera, Coursera, you'll find that a lot of the very well-known colleges offer programs on Coursera and other platforms free of charge. I attended online a course from Yale University, one of the top Ivy League schools, and they have a lot of these really cool online programs now. There's Harvard University has got an open learning initiative online, so you can actually even sit in on a Harvard degree course if you're interested. But there's a lot of other ones, and if you're interested in things that fit your passions, if it's medieval history or biology or architecture, archaeology, they have something really for everyone. It's a cool platform. So that's Coursera. And what's nice about that too is they show you the community around the world that's subscribing to this program. And you can have hundreds of people, but it's just kind of cool to know when you're sitting there, listening to the instructor talk, that you actually are there with, 500 people from all over the world. It's a very interesting feeling. So that's a good one. And then, of course, technology classes I wanted to mention. There's a great site called Tech Boomers, and they have done, I don't know how many now, but many, 50 or plus, courses on different technology applications. So if you want to learn about, Facebook or Twitter, some of the more like Instagram and so on, you can go online and they're free. They took you through the process of using these things at a beginner level. And of course, you can also go onto YouTube to learn just about anything under the sun. But that's a really cool one, Tech Boomers. And they're friends of 60andMe. We've talked to them before. They seem like nice people. So that's another one. The other thing you can do free is free phone calls. Now, you all probably know about this because many of you are grandparents, and you've got ways that you want to contact your family. And of course, you can use Google Voice. You can use FaceTime from Facebook. And then, of course, my favorite is Skype. And Skype is cool. I mean, they're all very good. And Skype you can use on your phone or on a PC. And I usually find myself in front of the PC when I'm wanting to chat with my grandchild or my son. And they're free if they've got a Skype account too. So Skype to Skype is free. If you want to call someone on a landline or on a mobile phone, then there's a charge for it. And it's not too much, but it is a charge. And you can actually then get subscriptions, for example, to make unlimited calls to a particular country, if that's what you do most frequently, to a phone, not necessarily to a computer. So lots of options, but it's pretty close to free. So free phone calls are, you can talk to your loved ones and your friends for very little or free. Another thing is free stuff. And of course, we've got this whole consciousness now around the sharing society. If you live in a neighborhood, one person buys the lawnmower and then everybody shares it. It's just that consciousness now that we don't need to own everything, that it's okay to share. And so lots of communities are setting up to do that. And that's one aspect of free, is just reaching out to friends and saying, hey, do you have a whatever, a saw, or do you have a hammer? And, just lend each other things. But the other thing you can do is go to a place, there's one called freecycle.org. So Free Cycle, and it's where you can turn things in and have them sort of donated to the cause, or you can actually go pick something up. And it's the whole model is that it's free. So if you're looking for a bike or bits and pieces for your home, just check and see whether someone has donated it to the local Free Cycle. And you can go online and geographically figure out where the closest one is and take advantage of it. So Free Cycle is really, really good. And if it's not in your neighborhood, maybe you can start one, because it really does help everybody when you've got this kind of recycling of things. We have a recycling shop here in my town, although it's not free, because I hand things in as gifts, and then they sell them at a low price. But it's designed obviously to keep the place going, and they try to keep the pricing pretty low. But anyway, freecycle.org is one option, and maybe you know of another. There's probably lots of them around, and let's take some time now, if you've got an idea of anything that's free. Museums are another thing. I don't know if I mentioned that. Like, free museums are in most places are open, at least certain days for free. And that's a really good way of, getting some culture and theater and experience for no charge. But anyway, if you've got some ideas about things that are free for other people might take advantage of, just leave your comments in the section below, and we'll share. We'll be sharing here. We'll be sharing free of charge here. So I hope that you're doing great. Thank you for being here again. And please leave your comments below as to, what free items are you aware of that the community might like to know about. And just take very good care of yourself today. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you all back here again soon. Bye-bye for now.